Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this 30-minute full body class, we will especially focus on stretching the hamstrings and on forward and back bending. If you have blocks at home, it's great. If not, it's no problem. You could also use books and you could also do the class without any help. Before we start, please make sure to subscribe to my channel to support this project for free yoga videos. And then grab your mat and let's practice. Today we're gonna start in child's pose. If you have 2 blocks, that's great. If not, it's no problem. If you want to use them, you can place the blocks in shoulder distance apart from each other. And if you also want to open your hips, you could open the knees to the left and to the right side. Big toes are touching. Tilt your pelvis to create this little back bend. And the option without the blocks would be arms straight. Maybe lowering your chest or your chin, your forehead down. You can also do this in a really passive and relaxed way where you're sitting on your heels, rounding your spine, placing the forehead on the mat, arms to the sides. Or now the option with the blocks I wanted to start with actually. Feet to the corners of the mat, big toes are touching, tilt your pelvis, and then place the elbows on the mat, hands together. And now you will also feel the opening in your chest, in your pectoralis major, in your big chest muscle. That helps you to push, to bench press. And then close your eyes and try to observe your body, what parts you are opening in the present moment. Your inner hips, chest. Maybe there's something else lengthening the spine. And be aware that there is no tension in your shoulders, no tension in your face, in your forehead. You could also try to straighten your arms if this feels more comfortable for you. And then take 5 more breaths. Deep inhalation into the abdomen, into the chest, and slowly exhale. Last deep inhale, as deeply as possible. Hold your breath and open the mouth side out. Beautiful. Slowly release the pose. Remove the blocks to the sides. We will use them later again. But again, many options without the blocks, so don't worry. Come into a tabletop position, spread your fingers, the index fingers are facing forward, and just a quick warm up for your wrists. If you have problems with your wrists, just press pause and do your own wrist exercises, your own wrist mobility warm up. The classes on YouTube are not that long. So if you need more time for your wrists, please feel free to take them. And then warming up the spine with cat and cow movement. So on the inhale, tilt the pelvis to create this back bend, open the chest, look up. On the exhale, chin to your chest, round your spine. Press the mat away from you. Deep inhale. And exhale. Move in your own rhythm, using your breath to guide you into kyphosis and lordosis, into these 2 extremes of your spine, but also natural parts of the body. To have curves in your spine. It feels really good to go onto both limits. One last time. And then slowly come back into a neutral position. Tuck your toes, step back into your plank. We're not holding here for long, so bend your knees, shift your weight back and up, downward facing dog. Add whatever movement feels good to you. And whenever you're ready, try to find stillness in your downward facing dog. Keep pressing the hands into the mat, arms are straight. One last deep breath. And then bring your feet together, bend your knees, gaze to the front. Step between your hands with both feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Slightly bend your knees, arms to the sides, gaze to your hands. And exhale, hands to your heart center. We're warming up with some Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. So inhale, arms up to the sides, gaze to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat, step back. Shift your weight forward, slowly lower down, Chaturanga. First round we do Cobra, so untuck your toes, lift your chest. Exhale, push yourself back, Child's Pose. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together, bend your knees, gaze between your hands. You can step forward or you can try to jump between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Slightly bend your knees, arms to the sides. Gaze to your hands. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step back. Lean forward, slowly lower down. Second round, Cobra. Untuck your toes, press the toes into the mat, lift your chest. Your hips are still on the mat, roll your shoulders back, slightly look up. Inhale. Exhale, push yourself back into Child's Pose, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together, bend your knees, jump or step between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Slightly bend your knees, arms up to the sides, gaze to your hands. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last round, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. If you want to jump back, remember to bend your elbows. Chaturanga. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog or Cobra. Only hands and toes are touching the mat. Thighs engaged, roll your shoulders back, look up. Exhale straight into your downward facing dog. If you don't know how to do the vinyasa, there's a tutorial on my channel. This is a really important part of every yoga practice, in especially vinyasa or Ashtanga yoga. One more deep breath. So I put the info up here, so you can go into the tutorial afterwards. And then bring the feet together. Lift the right leg up as high as possible. And on the exhale, slowly bring the right knee to your right armpit, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly step the right foot to the right side of your mat. Right hand onto the inner thigh. And then press the right knee away from you. Bring the right foot onto the outside. Make sure that the left hand is directly underneath your left shoulder. And if it feels comfortable, twist over the right shoulder. Keep pressing the left heel away from you. So you'll feel it in the hips and maybe also in your lower back. One more breath. Maybe on the exhale you twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back to center. And now shift the right foot to the left side of your mat and lower the right knee down in this Pigeon Pose. We're not going as deeply as to finish the class, so untuck your toes. We won't do it at the end again, don't worry. Some people really don't like Pigeon Pose. We only do it part of the flow. So come onto your fingertips, so your back is straight, and then check your alignment. If you are in the center of the mat, also your extended leg is in the center of the mat. Shift your foot a little bit more back. On the inhale, lengthen. And on the exhale, try to sit a little bit deeper. And to add some movement, stay on your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen the spine. On the exhale, lean forward. Chin to your chest, slowly roll up on the inhale. On the exhale, move forward. So like a snake, snakeling around, I don't know the word, but some beautiful spinal movement. Bring the hips closer to the mat, stretching the outsides, the gluteus, outer hips, and keep following your breath. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up. Both hands on the mat. Tuck your left toes, lift the knee, and then bring the right foot back into center. Maybe you need some steps in between. Maybe you can just step the foot in between your hands. Shortening the step, left foot facing forward 45 degrees. Again, a great option to use your blocks. Straighten the spine. Option 1 is to place the hands on the hips and lean forward into pyramid pose. Option 2 is to use the blocks in any height you need it. And if you want to do it without the blocks, just place your hands or fingertips on the mat. Lengthen the spine, and on the exhale, fold forward. Make sure that your hips are facing forward, and really press the right foot into the mat. Like you're driving a car, you're pressing down the gas pedal, because then it will engage your hamstrings, also your quadriceps, and this will protect your patella, your knee. If you have pain in your knee, you can keep your knee slightly bent, 2%, micro bend, but pressing down the right foot should help you to be safe. Keep your shoulders relaxed. We stay here for 3 deep abdominal breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly start bending the right knee. Bring the hands a little bit more forward, and then lift the left leg up into standing split. Option 1 is to keep the hips closed, placing the hands on the mat. Option 2, using the blocks. Option 3, lifting the hip up higher to open the hip. And option number 4 would be to do some handstand jumps, maybe some scissor jumps, totally up to you. I will stay with the standing split today. But if you want to do the handstands, the stage is yours. Oh, now it's 12 o'clock in Innsbruck, so the sirens, or however it is called in English, is going, so maybe you hear some background sound. I'm not cutting my video, so we keep it real. Nothing is perfect in life, right? Try to lift the left leg a little bit higher. Inhale. And on the exhale, slowly step the left foot next to the right into forward fold. Remove the blocks. Try to bring both hands on the mat. Lift the right heel up. Right hand still on your fingertips, maybe on the block. And then lift the left arm up into this hamstring stretch, and in the same time twist. Left leg is straight, only the right knee is bent because the right heel is lifted. 3 breaths. Slowly lower down, both heels on the mat. Change to the other side. If you use the block, use it again so we don't create any disbalance. Left heel up, right arm up. Deep breathing, 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly lower down, remove the blocks. Come into your forward fold. Bend your knees, chin to your chest, and slowly roll up on the inhale. All right, ready for the second side. Bend your knees, arms up, chair pose. Sit low, make sure that your knees are parallel. Lift your arms up higher, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat, jump or step back. If you're stepping back, you lean forward and do the chaturanga really slow. Keep the shoulder in height of your elbows to challenge your strength. Push yourself up, upward dog or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Slow down your breath. Preparing for side number 2, left side. Bring the feet together. Inhale, lift the left leg up. On the exhale, left knee to left armpit. Point your toes, lift the knee up as high as possible for 5, 4, you can do it, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, controlled step to the left side of the mat. Left hand onto the inside of your thigh. Left foot on the outside, opening the hip. If this is too much for you, there's always the option to lower the right knee down. But I didn't say that in the first round, so probably you didn't do it. I'm sorry. So we're in this together. We all keeping the right leg up. For the next class, you know better. Keep pushing the knee away from you. Left shoulder to the back. 3, 2, and 1. Upper body back to center. Left foot steps to the right side of your body. And then lower the left knee down. Again, preparation for Pigeon Pose with snaky movement. You're in the center of the mat, right leg extended. Inhale, lift your chest. Maybe already shift the right foot a little bit more back to sink deeper in your hips. Hands on your fingertips. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Also, take with you the upper few vertebrae. So look up and go down, chin to your chest. So in all 3 parts of the spine, we are creating this movement. Two more rounds. Deep breathing. Last round. Beautiful. Slowly come up, both hands on the mat, tuck your right toes. Again, see how gracefully you can step the left foot in center, right foot in this 45 degrees direction. So it's not facing parallel to the shorter side, it's facing forward. Left leg straight. Option to use the blocks. Adapted standing. And if you feel that you cannot rotate your hips forward, this might be because your heels are in one line. So just change the position of your, not the front foot, of the foot behind, so a little bit more to the outside, and then it will be easier to rotate your hips forward, so your belly button is facing forward. With blocks or without, your option, your practice. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Why I'm always saying twist in the videos? This is so automatic. Don't twist, lean forward. Keep your shoulders relaxed, your face relaxed. Three more breaths. Last one. And then slowly shift your weight forward, bending the standing leg, both hands on the mat. Option 1, closed hips. Option 2, open hips. Option 3, handstand practice, scissor jump, or whatever you want to do. If you want to make this a balancing pose, the standing split, you could also try to bring one hand onto the left ankle, maybe both hands, and then balancing yourself out just with the left foot. So your points that are touching the mat are supporting your balance. If you're shifting your weight forward, you press the toes into the mat. If you're leaning back, the heels, same to the sides, left and right. Last 3, 2, and 1. Slowly step the right foot next to the left into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat. Bend your knees, and like you want to paint your mat, your 2 brushes, I think is the word. Brush your mat, knees parallel, arms up. Hands to your heart, holding here. Or maybe you want to come into a quick crow pose. Yeah, challenging. Arm balance is always cool, right? Maybe you're still in chair, that's also cool. Don't worry. And then whenever you're ready, we all meet in chair pose. We're in this together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly sit on your heels. Now, when we're here, keep the knees parallel or maybe even together. And then with the help of your hands or without, see how slowly you can bring the knees onto the mat. So engaging the core, slow movement. Whoa, really slow, controlled. Yes. You can try it again, it shouldn't be like this. That would be wrong. So really try to do it slow and controlled. All right. From this position, roll your mat. So the top of the mat. So 2 times. That it's more comfortable for your knees. Keep your toes tucked. Come up and your legs are parallel. So like this. This position will maintain. So don't drop your hips to the back. Imagine like you're pressing your hips against a wall. Press the inner thighs together. Bring the hands on your hips or in front of your heart. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, slowly lean back with the straight back. And then you will feel some engagement in your quadriceps. Here, upper thighs, front thighs. Holding for 5. Maybe you have to go a little bit deeper to feel it. I'm already feeling it good. Really well. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. All right. Second round, we'll do it in motion. 3 times on the exhale, leaning back. So inhale. Exhale, go back. Inhale, 4. Exhale, back. Last time. And back to the front. All right, if that felt if this felt really good, we will do it again, but coming into this full pose, full asana camel pose. Bring the hands to your heart. Lift your chest like you want to lift the chest up even higher, and it's a back bend, but more in the upper back. So the lower back should be as straight as possible. Leaning back like we did before, and whenever you're ready, try to catch your heels. Roll your shoulders to the back, and this will open the whole front line of your body from your abdominus rectus, your core muscles, to your shoulders. And don't drop your head to the back, yeah? Keep your neck relaxed, just gaze up slightly in front of you. If you want to deepen the pose, untuck your toes, so it's even deeper. Or maybe touching the mat behind you, but really not necessary. Choose whatever option is good for you. Take 3 deep more breaths. Keep pressing your hips forward. 2, and 1. Slowly come up, releasing the pose. Unroll the mat. And rest in child's pose. Just the arms to the back, palms facing up. Shoulders and face relaxed. One more deep inhale. Exhale, open the mouth, release. And then slowly come up. Shift your weight to the side, straighten your legs. After this back bend, we will do the forward bend, Paschimottanasana. Bring the feet together. If it's hard for you to keep the back straight, again, the blocks to lift up yourself, and the lower back is automatically more straight. Or you could use a strap, a belt, whatever you need. Inhale, lift the arms up. On the exhale, lean forward and try to catch your feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine. On the exhale, lean forward. Almost happened again. I say twist. Please don't twist. Please lean forward. If it's easy for you to reach your toes, you could also grab the left and the right side. Flex the feet, and you will feel it even more in your gastrocnemius and soleus, in your calf muscles. Engage your quadriceps. This will help you to stretch your hamstrings. It is called reciprocal inhibition. And at the same time, keep your shoulders and your face relaxed. So much to think about in this pose. Actually, the only thing you should think about now is your breath. So we stay here for 5 deep breaths. Feel free to close your eyes and find your rhythm, find your depth. Last deep breath. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the back. Exhale, release. Keep your feet on the mat. And now we're rolling back, so make sure there is nothing behind you. Not your cat or something, or the blocks. Cross your arms, inhale, and on the exhale, slowly lower down. Keep your feet on the mat to really work onto your core. And then open the arms to the sides. Feet to the corners of the mat. And allow yourself to just be and to relax in your final relaxation. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, open your mouth, relax your face, your jaw, the point between your eyebrows. Feel free to stay here as long as you would like. If you want to finish the class with me together, hug the knees to your chest, wrap your arms around, massaging the lower back. And whenever you're ready, find a seated position. Maybe finishing in a kneeling position today. The palms are up, interlace your fingers, thumbs are touching. And then think about one person in your life that is really supporting you in the present moment. One person that brings you joy, happiness, always there when you need someone to lift up. Maybe there pops up an image in front of your third eye. And the task for today or for the next few days is to let this person know how grateful you are to have them in your life, how blessed and lucky you are. Bring the hands together in front of your heart. We take one more inhale. Open the mouth, release. Slowly open your eyes. Thank you guys for practicing with me today. I hope you have enjoyed this class. If you have enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe, leave a comment. There are so many ways to support me in these challenging times, and I appreciate every single support. So yeah, thanks guys. That's all I can say. And I hope I can meet you in real life as soon as possible. Can't wait to see you in one of my workshops, trainings, or retreats. All right, take care, stay safe, bring the hands to your heart, and Namaste.